As you develop your written prose and form your great-looking documents, you will refer the reader to a table, figure, or even a formula you made and now use to develop your case. Once upon a time, you might have instructed the reader to see the figure below. Well, it did not work then, and it definitely does not work now. You can do better than that. This is where you use the tools explained in the 7 videos preceding this one to place each element into a style appropriate to that specific element. An added beauty of the MS Word Reference Manager tools is that they enable some strikingly powerful integrations throughout your document's structure. We are looking at a hazard mitigation document where these tools have been applied. The figures and tables are all labeled and numbered. Before you present the figure, you need to explain it to your reader, making it obvious to the reader why it is presented in this document at this point. Do not present a figure, table, or any other component of your report without first explaining it. When you make that introduction to the reader, you will insert a numbered reference to that element. It can appear as Figure 1, put in parentheses. It could be Table 3, Equation 5, or Photograph 7. You only need to make the reference to the reader, specifically identifying where it is in this document. So there is no question about what you write. When you have placed all your document components into the style sheet framework, you will be able to prepare its introduction and explanation. Then place the open and closed parentheses where you want the reference made. Sometimes your reference can be made without the parentheses, but you will identify the precise settings you want to use. Place your cursor where you want the reference to appear. Now, click your mouse on the References ribbon to the Captions panel and click on the cross-reference icon. This opens an applet where you can identify the reference type, upper left corner, which will display all document styles. Select the numbered item. To the right, see paragraph number. This is how MS Word identifies the numbered style sheets you said earlier. This placed all styles in the document, like 1, 2, and 3, as numbered styles, so they all appear on this list. This is not a problem, as you scroll through this list to find Table 11. Find it, and click this entry. Select the Insert Action button. If the box does not close, then click the Close button. Your table reference was inserted, right where instructed to be seen. Now, that looks nice, but it is better than you might think. We just inserted a reference to Table 11. Remember I told you that if you put your tables in place and they all receive their number status in sequence, and that you can insert a new Table 5, for instance, which will renumber all subsequent tables and push Table 11 into Table 12 status. The Reference Manager responds the same way. No kidding. This is great news to make you comfortable with references because they will also update to the new numbered sequence you actually referred to. It is not the table or figure or equation number you made reference to. It is the actual document component you identified, no matter how it is ultimately labeled and numbered. This feature alone justifies any additional time to learn how these components are arranged. When you make your references or citation in your document, you can triple-click in the document's paragraph to select all text within that paragraph. You will see the active text in your document as gray box-shaded entries. This means you will not directly edit them. You will only update them with a right-click on the active text to select Update Field. It is immediate and the reference is verified. A fail-safe feature of MS Word is to execute updates for all active text when the document is sent to print or when sent to export to PDF. It will prompt you for those change confirmations. That is priceless because it works. Another useful technique to use while you edit your own document is to find the reference of any numbered component in a style sheet setting, such as a figure. See Figure 24, placed in parentheses. If I hold down the Control key on my keyboard and hover the mouse over Figure 24, I see the hand-pointing finger. Click on it, and you are jumped directly to that figure in this document. When you arrive, you see the numbered figure, its label, and the citation of the data used to create this GIS map. You have made all the steps to bring your document mechanics to this level. This is one of the features of an active document preparation effort. You will use these tools and discover other possibilities of this Reference Manager feature. It is used when referring to figures, tables, formulas, and any other document component where it is included in a style sheet numbered pattern. Next, we will explore why acronyms are used in a professional document and some easy-to-use features of MS Word to make them actionable document components.